What's up and welcome back. Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today we're going for a test drive in this 1970 Chevelle. This one here's got a 350 under the hood with lots of pretty accessories. What I like to do in these videos is point out flaws. We don't fix anything here, we just buy and sell, so I'm going to point out any kind of issues that may be wrong with this car. That way you know everything about it before you get here. Look at the detailed pictures inside, out, and underneath at maplemotors.com. Every Monday I update with new inventory. And we make test drive videos of every car that comes through the lot. I have financing, I have shipping available. For now, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Okay, before we take off, let's look around the interior and check everything out. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? It's got aftermarket tach. It's got aftermarket gauges below the dash. We're gonna be trying those out, looking over all that. The dash here is in pretty good shape. It's not all beat up. Still got the buzzer. Seats in pretty good shape as well. Not too bad. Package tray's nice and clean. Headliner's nice and clean. And got the light there. So this car does have a spool in it. It's also got a gear drive. I know the gas gauge does not work. Previous owner told me about it. So that works out good. So we're gonna get gas because I have no clue what we're looking at here as far as fuel. Wipers do work. Blower motor. I hear it. It's blowing. AC's not working. As far as gauges, they never hooked up the battery gauge. The oil pressure is in a good spot. Engine temperature is staying cool. Of course, there is an electric fan switch. Have to cut it on. Tach's working, showing 33,000 miles. Hard to stand behind that. Did you place your bets on the horn? That's a game we like to play on the channel here. Be thinking about that for a second. What do we got? Paperwork? Whatever parts were added to the car, they kept all the paperwork and instructions for it. That's a nice thing. Horn works real good. Let's hit the road and see how she drives. Okay guys, getting ready to take off down the road. Anything I see, I will let you know. Exactly why I do these videos. All right, let's take off here. So this one does have a spool. Both wheels in the back are going to be locked up when I turn. Actually, got a shift kit. It's going straight as an arrow. You hear it chirp second. That was not getting on it at all. That's just barely pushing the gas pedal. This car here actually got nice tight steering. Kickdown's not hooked up. With that being said, you should be able to just shift down. Brakes feel pretty good. Not too bad. It's got a monstrous sound. So we're gonna pull into the gas station. Like I said, I'm gonna put about $20 worth of fuel in this ride. We know the gas gauge doesn't work. Turn signals are popping up on both sides of the dash. Feel a little bit of a power steering vibration in the steering wheel there. Hear it? All right, let's roll up to the pump here. I'm gonna put about $20 in gas just to make sure that we don't run out, because I'm not wanting to run out. After this, we're gonna be doing the undercarriage shots. I'll see you here in just a moment. So I got about $20 worth of fuel in this ride. You put the gas in back here. It looks like the cap is a little bit older. You can see the seal on the edge there. It's seating up and it's pretty tight, but may need a new gas cap. keys. So let's go ahead and head on over to that parking lot and get these outside shots, light the undercarriage up, and see what else we can find. I hope y'all like that. I try to get a little bit fancy with some of the shots. I don't go overboard though and spend a ridiculous amount of time just making a cool shot. I actually want you to know all the flaws to these cars before you buy them. I don't know if I mentioned, but there is no seat belts. I was looking around for them, I couldn't find them. And check this out, this is what a spool will do, just for y'all that don't know. It locks both tires, and it'll sit there and chirp because they're locked together. And it only does it while you're turning. But that is a thing. I've had customers test drive going, something's wrong. No, it's just made like that. So a readout right now is 190 on the engine temperature after being running that long, doing the walk around and making all the videos for that parking lot. Oil pressure is sitting at 50 driving down the road. You get into it, it even goes up to 55. I think the worst thing on this car is the paint job. It's got a lot of chips, scratches, and flaws, and that's going to be at the end of the video in the flaws section. So stick around for that and check it out. You're going to want to see it if you're interested. Let's see what that spool can do. I haven't actually got on this car, so. Sticks pretty good. She's got a lot of grip. The shifter here, a little bit close on the linkage. You can't feel the actual, see, like right now it's showing neutral and it's in third. Oh, no, now it's in neutral. Got that second gear chirp. Okay guys, we're gonna get turned around here. I do appreciate you watching. I've got some more cars I want to test drive before this rain moves in. So stick around for the picking out the flaws segment. That way you know the rest about the ride. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks again. All right, it's that time again, picking out the flaws segment of our video. So here I'm going to be pointing out chips, scratches, and flaws. That way you know the rest about the car. Look at maplemotors.com. Detailed pictures are available, financing and shipping options are available, and of course, yes, we pick out the flaws here so you know what you're getting. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll look at the trunk first since I already got it open, and we're back here. The seal around the trunk is in good shape. Your jams look pretty good. You got some wax and stuff down in them, but looking around in your trunk, they've spattered it up. See a little bit of putty there. And up in your package tray, pretty solid. Need some speakers back here. Trunk lid itself. Coming on down with it. And she's locked up. Dual exhaust out the back. Rear bumper on this one is actually in pretty good shape. Nice and clean looking. This is a magnet tag that we stick on the bumpers. Coming down the side of the car, lower portion first, you do have some chips. This one has a lot of little chips on it. I've seen a lot just walking around it. So I'm just going to zoom in. There's a slight ding here on the side. There's a scuff mark here. Lower portion of your doors don't look bad. A little wavy in the front here. You've got some chips up here in the nose, scratches running down, chips all over the front here. Scratch there. Also here, middle of the door. Get a chip there. Spot here. And here. Chips on the edge of the door there. Pitted door handle. scratch in the back here as well. Up and over this, you got a scuff there, scuff here. On that back area. This side of the trunk lid's not too bad, but you got some cracking going on. If I get real close, you can see the old paint fill along this vinyl. Try to feel for any kind of bumps that may be underlying it, but you know, it's not too bad. My hand's getting dirty though. There's silicone down in this jam here to keep it out, keep the water out. I was thinking it, but I didn't say it first. Weather stripping around the front windshield. It's decent because a lot of times people put too much of that glue down in the jams there. They did a pretty good job on that one. The trim looks good. Trim around the window looks good. You have weather stripping around your driver's window that's in new shape. Little crack there in your back window. And your seal back here has a little crack in it. Trim around the top here has got some dings. Coming around this front end, front bumper looks pretty good on it. Not in bad shape. Same with your headlight bezels, your grille. Emblem there has got some touch-up marks. Looks like somebody's went in there with a brush and painted it white. Right here on the paint on top is all cracked up. Coming down this lower portion, you got a scratch here. A couple chips right there. Some more little chips. And down this lower portion, scuff here. A couple chips. Some chips down there in the bottom. Edge of your doors chipped up. Paint in the back here. Big old chip missing. Back here as well. Some wax left over on that back there. You can see where they waxed it. Left it in the marker lights. Chips on the back here. Chip there. Same with the edge of that door. You got some pitting on your door handles as well. Chip right here. Light scuff there and there. All the lower ones are the ones I just went over, so. See, I'm zooming in just to show you all the little specks. Edge right here. The paint is just weak on this one. Lots of chips, lots of scratches. You can tell it's older. Front windshield looks good. Trim looks good. And so far so good up under your top here. I'm not feeling any big bumps. It's usually just around the back area, around the trim. None of it's really in the middle ever, unless there's a big rip up there where it can get through. Do have some chips right here, spot there. Windows, got a little scratch there. It's about that long. Back window looks good. Around your trunk lid, get a few chips up there as well. Right here in the middle on the stripes. Okay, so we've made it around the ride. Now let's go ahead and check out the inside. Door panel on this one is in great shape. It's not all beat up. Weather stripping's been replaced. Bottom of the door there's got a little spot. In your jams. Carpet in this one looks great. Did have a little insulation fall out front of the dash there. The seat is pretty good. You got a couple little spots there. Interior on this one is in great shape. This car is easy to start up as well. Oil pressure's around 30. Engine temperature is coming back down to 180 now. We just started it. Just running smooth, clean. I was thinking about something. This one does not have a gear drive, and when I first started the video, I think somebody told me it had a gear drive. I cannot even hear it. It's not in there. Powered steering was whining, but that being said, this is a nice setup. See, that's where you feel it. Powered steering's down here below. Looks beautiful under here. You kind of hear it whining there. Looking up under the hood, solid. Your edges, got some paint chips. I guess they got a little block there to keep it from vibrating. I'm not sure. I'm gonna take it out and see how it sits. Come down with it. I'm not real sure why that was in there. Got the hood pins just for safety. It is locked. You don't have to have them. I mean, it's not gonna come up. Gives it that look. It's actually a good feature to have just in case. But even if I pop that hood, it's still gonna catch from a safety. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I try to make them as interesting as possible. If you have any suggestions, comment below. I know some people want me to do like drive down the road and get all these cool shots and spend 20 or 30 minutes doing that, but I do also have to do almost 700 videos a year. So with that being said, I'm still just trying to show you the flaws here. I'd love to get into all that, but I just don't have the time, especially it's a one-man show here doing the videos. With that being said, we are a family business. There's 7 of us working together. You can give us a call, 615-822-4444. Look at the finance options, the shipping options, the detailed pictures we provide, and every Monday I'll give you new inventory, about 10 cars. Sometimes more, sometimes a little bit less, just depends on what sells before they update. A good 20% of our inventory sells before I even get to clean it up or list it. So a lot of times if you're waiting for the video, sometimes the car sells before I can get it out. With that being said, I'm heading back to the lot to grab another ride, and I should have everything out by Wednesday, as long as this rain holds out, but they're calling for a lot of it. So thanks again, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, don't forget, hit subscribe.